Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to the Geek Gauntlet podcast. I'm your host, Mr. William D. Morgan. I have two of the best co-hosts in the world here with me tonight. First, let me bring by the OG co-host. The man has been with me quite some time. Let me bring in my main man, Shaw. Shaw, how you doing, man?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. Cannot complain. Next up, I'm gonna bring back a returning person, a returning co-host. We finally got him back. He is and always will be the Moosin heavyweight champion of the world from the great Providence of Canada. Let's bring up my man Gene. Gene, what's up?
Well, it feels good to be back here in episode 30, the big 3-0 are we doing, and that is some banging heat of a new intro as well. We're just moving along good.
Oh yeah, we getting it out there. We continue to grow and continue to evolve is what we do around here. All right, what's up to everybody in the chat? What's up, KW? What is up, Angie? Welcome to the show, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for everybody listening on social media. Real quick too, I also want to do a quick programming note. We normally start out with the Arrowverse. However, do you know the three of us have a show that is just dedicated to the Arrowverse itself? I'm going to introduce you to the DC Hub podcast, the Arrowverse edition. Check it out. And that right there is the DC Hub podcast, the Arrowverse edition. You can catch it, William Morgan Media on YouTube. You can also check it on the Geek Gauntlet Facebook page every Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern. We'll have all our Arrowverse show reviews there. We will continue to report on news from the Arrowverse, but if you want to get show reviews, exclusive thoughts for the Arrowverse, that's the place to be. We're going to be moving on to other stuff here. And we're just going to dedicate that to the Arrowverse. All right, real quick, all right. Here we go. All right. So let's go ahead. If there's nothing else, let's go ahead and get started with the show. Let me do this. All right, Shaw, you are the leader of the topics and news train. So go ahead and get us started, my friend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So we got some big news just a couple of days ago coming out from the Arrowverse. First and foremost, John Wesley Shipp, Jordan Fisher, and Jessica Parker Kennedy are now in town in Vancouver during quarantine for The Flash. They're all going to be in the 150th episode. It's going to be big. Now, we know Jordan's going to be a recurring character. We don't know about Nora. Maybe she's going to be recurring. Maybe she'll just be in that episode only. We'll see. And she is supposed to be excess, so there's no her end up being Dawn or anything.
Right.
In addition, The Flash will be taking a break until the 4th of May. Next episode's a new episode, so after that, not until May. Let's see. We also have a release picture for photo for Legend Tomorrow. Can we show that real quick?
Yes, give me 1 second. I have it right here. So yes.
So the release. They're apparently going to be dealing with aliens on different time periods or whatever. Okay, it's very interesting. There was a trailer released recently for them. You've seen it. It looks pretty decent. In related news, we have another picture. The actor Dominic Farrell, who plays Mick Rory, is apparently quitting Legend Tomorrow at the end of the season. There sounds like there's some animosity there with the studio, whatever. Basically, he's just not going to come back. So, yeah, it's unfortunate. We're losing him. What do you guys think?
Deal is it done. I have no interest. Whatever cash they throw on the corporate level. I'm walking away from at CW Legends of Tomorrow. It's been a total pleasure and a humbling experience bringing at DC Comics iconic character, #Heatwave, also known as Mick Rory, to life. I smashed this character. Not an actor in the world could have done better. Fact. Such a funny cunt. Time to move on and see how shit unfolds. At Kathy Lutz, at Nick Zino, look after the kids coming through. They need education. They are a number. Teach them not to rely on loyalty from the studio. The studio does not care. The actor's worth, the ethic, and talent must give them the confidence to question authority. Much love to all. It's not lost on me how very fortunate I am. Actors hit me up on DM. Man, he gonna be the next Ray Fisher. Watch. Watch. He gonna be the next Ray Fisher.
Yeah. Well, we don't know what the issues are, but hey, it is what it is now. Best of luck to him.
Best of luck in all your other endeavors.
Yes, so
Look. My thing is this. My thing is that, particularly with Ray, you was about to get a movie. I don't care what anyone says. He was about to get a movie. He was going to make Cyborg. That was going to be a Cyborg movie. And shut up. Get the movie. Once you get done with the movie and get the cash, then say something.
Yeah.
The hell is wrong with you?
It's that old.
Pay me,
shut up. Go on. Take the money and run.
Pay me 6 figures. 6 figures. For I'm not lifting nothing. I gotta just remember my lines. That's it. 6 figures.
Well, is what it
is. Unless the N word got said somewhere. Nah, dog. Get your loot and roll. Get your loot and roll. And the one character I did like from Legends, because to me, Legends is a joke. It's a farce. It's not comic relief. Legends could have been something, but they turned it into comic relief, and I really don't like it from that point. That show could have been something. His character could have been something, but instead of him being something, he's up here writing romance novels, taking care of babies. He was nothing like that in the Flash. He was nothing like that when the show first started. They made him like that. And that's just a damn shame. But like I say, hopefully he got something in the works. I hope he don't get blackballed because everybody got this little thing called bills. And he need to pay his bills. So, hey, hopefully he can do that. Go ahead, Sean.
Yeah, very true, very true. All right, next up, let's talk about Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
A lot to talk about.
Gene got a theory too.
Yeah, all right. So a lot happened. All right, so let's start out with the episode before last, because we didn't do that last episode. Let's see. Bucky meets up with one of the DiMaggio chicks from Wakanda. They're after what's his face? Zemo.
They're after Baron Zemo. Yeah.
Gave him some hours, whatever. They went. They go try to find where what's her face? That chick, the redhead chick, trying to find her.
The one for the Flag Smashers. Yeah, I forget her name. But she's the leader of them.
Carly Morgenthau.
Yeah, Carly.
Yeah, Carly. Yeah.
They go there along with Party City Cap, as he's being called. Party City Cap is trying to, force it a little bit, but Sam is just wanting to talk to her, try to talk her down, and he starts working. But then Captain America rushes in, and boom, all hell breaks loose. Meanwhile, Zemo winds up finding the super soldier formulas and destroys them all, except for one that Party City Cap finds.
Mm-hmm.
He debates with himself whether to use it or not. Later, the whole group, Zemo, Bucky, Sam, Party City Cap, and the other dude are in a room together, and then the Damager shows up, and they whoop Cap's ass, like they beat him down. After that, Carly, arranges a meeting with Sam. Sam goes there with Bucky, but it turns out she also has Party City Cap walking into a trap. Turns out he did take the serum.
Mm-hmm.
What happens there? His partner gets chained up somewhere. He breaks out that. Then he goes and takes a hit for Party City Cap, which ends up killing him. Pissing Party City Cap. Yeah.
And just wanted to say this. That was Clara who punched him.
Yeah, it was Claire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it wasn't the other.
It was Claire.
That's right. Claire. That's right.
He then Cap goes then after the only one that he could find, kills him in broad daylight, and that's how that episode ends.
Stains that shield. Okay, before we move on, I didn't know that we got to say this, so I just wanted to say the only thing is, and it was all over. This was all over the internet, all over TikTok, everywhere. People who cosplay Captain America hated this one scene. It was as infamous as it was in the comic for this. Mm-hmm. So for him tarnishing that shield got the reaction everybody wanted. Do I like the John Walker Cap? No, I didn't like him anyway. This solidified why he shouldn't have been Captain America.
And if you don't know it, this audience knows it. KW knows it. I bet you even Batsy knows it. This is all U.S. agent. That's all this is. It's U.S. agent coming. You about to see him in the last episode. You're gonna see him he's gonna have a homemade shield, and unless his new benefactors give him one that you saw at the end, which I'll get to in a minute. And I just think that U.S. agent's been born, and hopefully we see old man Cap. I doubt it, but hopefully we see him. Go ahead, Sean.
Hopefully, yeah. All right, so the next episode starts out pretty much where we left off. Bucky and Sam go to Party City Cap to take the shield away, and we see dude's definitely cracking a bit. I mean, he's upset, whatever. They fight him, and while they're fighting him, he's like, "Why are you making me do this? We could have been a team and all that."
I have to say, sorry for interjecting, Charles, but this fight scene was a phenomenal fight scene.
It was good.
Definitely. They break his arm, they take the shield, and they leave. He then gets in front of a judge. He gets court-martialed. It looked like they said it was a honorable discharge or something.
Yeah, it was an honorable discharge, but and the guy said, but when you're off, you will be as you leave, you'll be stripped of your title and you'll get no benefits. Basically meaning you're getting
which is odd because honorable discharge means you get your benefits. Dishonorable discharge means you don't get your benefits. So
yeah, they were treating this because of his record. That's the reason why they gave him the honorable discharge, but because of the valid of the situation, plus it was caught on film via social media and it became a shit show. Yeah. They had to take it to this measure.
I do want to say something though, and I'm not defending the guy, but the one thing I liked about this shows you, and then we put this respectfully to our U.S. veterans and things of that nature. But this shows you what a real life Cap would be, because you have to understand he's going to war, seeing things no one else would ever see. And at some point, PTSD will eventually hit you in the worst way. And this shows you that what a real life Cap would be. And it also shows you how the more value Steve Rogers has, because you haven't seen him spaz out like this, because he has that high moral value code that's still instilled in him. I don't know if that's something he was born with. I don't know if it's something that being in ICE for so long might have had an effect on, but just goes to appreciate what Steve Rogers is.
I think this is, and we'll get to it after Shaw is done, because I want to elaborate on it. I think this goes to a little bit to the serum that he has took from the prior episode. So, Shaw, continue on, man.
All right. So, anyway, John Walker, aka not Cap anymore, walks into the hallway with his wife. They're sitting there talking a little bit, and they're approached by someone. Some lady played by Joey's Louise Dreyfus, or however you say her name. Apparently, the internet has told me she's Madam Hydra.
Damn, that makes sense though.
No, it makes total sense for the scenario, because that's where I was going with this. So yeah, continue on.
She was supposed to originally air first in Black Widow, so we'll see if she's explaining more there, and there's something else that this actually is kind of connected to. But we'll get to. Anyway, she gives him a card to listen. The best choice you're going to make will be answering my call when I call, and then
second best to your little firecracker. I had to put that in there.
Anyway, Sam goes back to his sister's house. They start fixing up the boat. They decide not to sell it. Bucky goes to Sokovia, finds Zemo, does a little, "Oh, I'm going to shoot you," "Oh, I'm not, I'm better than that," but then gives in to the Demaje, and he asks them for a favor. That favor being some sort of box that he gives to Sam. Was that? We'll see. It's probably a new suit, but is it just some wings, or is it some red, white, and blue? We'll see. Anyway, Carly. Well, actually, bigger. Sharon Carter calls Bertrand the Leaper for a favor. That favor ends up being going to offer help to Carly.
Yeah.
Weapons and being there specifically to fight and kill Sam. Now, what does that mean exactly? Is she the power broker? Is she setting up the Thunderbolts? Which is something we're going to talk about in a moment. We'll see. There's a lot. We'll see what's happening. Maybe we'll see. Anyway, everything gets kind of set up. Carly gets ready to attack some summit, talking about sending refugees back to their countries because, can't really sustain everything since the blip. So they're going to attack there. Sam finds out about this. He's going to go there to deal with that as well. We then get the end credit scene where we get John building his own shield. So U.S. agent.
U.S. agent all day long.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one big thing we got that I've got news on recently. Apparently, Falcon and the Winter Soldier was originally going to be 10 episodes. It was cut down to 6 episodes because of some sort of a outbreak plague type storyline that they had to cut because it was going to hit too close to home. Which, credit's due, for the first time, Film Theory got something right. He did a video like about a week or so before this last episode. So a little over a week before this information came out. So yeah, he finally got something right finally.
But hey, that's just a theory, a film theory. Thanks for watching.
Now, it's also been confirmed that we're both getting the Thunderbolts and the Dark Avengers.
I don't know.
Now, how?
To me, the Thunderbolts are just, yeah.
All right. So, to anyone who doesn't know who either teams are, Thunderbolts are kind of like the Suicide Squad, kind of. Only they're actually trying to rehabilitate, and they're completely government funded. Mm-hmm. They're bad. They're people who were bad guys. They're trying to be good guys.
Yeah,
but they're still in prison. So yeah. Dark Avengers, however, are the story. They're supposed to be like kind of characters who are like mirror versions of the Avengers. In the comics, they're put together by Norman Osborn, who builds his own Iron Man suit, basically white and blue, comes a white Patriot. That's where that suit came from.
Yeah.
They had characters like Daken, the son of Wolverine. They had Ares taking the place of Thor, Venom, the Matt Gargan version taking the place of Spider-Man, and a couple others here and there. So how they're going to do it, we don't know.
Yeah, me too, KW. I agree with KW. KW say he like the Dark Avengers more. I agree too.
Yeah, we know
I think we're going to get this more in a sense of where we've now got the idea of Madam Hydra. I think it'll be a more Hydra-based around version of the Dark Avengers. That's my theory of this. It'll be you're going to have your U.S. agent. You're going to have stuff like that, where it is the Avengers. It's going to be like a duplicate of the Avengers, only instead of it being backed by Norman, it's going to be funded by this new Hydra pushed.
What they might be doing that Madam Hydra might be sending out the Dark Avengers, and Sharon Carter might be sending the Thunderbolts. That might be what they're happening.
That might be what's going on. Yeah.
And I was going to say, I think my theory is, I think Sharon Carter is the power broker.
Ooh.
We'll see. I mean,
I had the feeling even when the first time I saw her, just because the way the story was going and the way she dealt with things.
Right.
And just right after the whole death of the scientist and how she gets into a car, and it was almost like we have a problem. Like she knew who that guy was and didn't say anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So
yeah. So it is what it is. So how are you gonna like the episodes and everything?
I love both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, man. Like this show is hitting really good. Especially well. It's being well taken across, all platforms, all throughout social media. My little thing is when we see John Walker in this episode, in episode 5, this is really the super soldier serum taking effect. You got to remember going back to the first Avenger movie before Steve Rogers got the serum. The base serum, even if you change it, okay, even if you do the little changes so you don't need a big ass machine and everything, the serum still at the base level of it is still the original serum, which was told to us that if you have a good heart, it's going to do well for you. It's just going to enhance what you already got, and it's not going to change you. But if you are already going bad, it's going to bring the darker side out of you, and that's what we're seeing here in John Walker.
That's the thing I heard about it. They showed him. They didn't show it, so he had to do it off screen, and I hate. Oh
yeah, for sure.
They should have showed it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, for sure. You definitely know it's off screen because when he gets in there and he's in that battle, and I think it was like the steel, and he bends it. It's just like butter, and I'm like, he took the serum.
Yep.
All right, guys. I'm running up against a break. Hang out with us, and we will be right back.
No one pulls up like we do. No one does us like we do. Always go hard with this crew. Welcome to the show, let's make moves. Nothing's gonna stop us, it's not to get rough. Turn the whole room up, it's never enough. Let's go. You call us King Kong, here we come, running through the door. Don't wait long, don't think twice.
I'm the same dude y'all read about, the same tool y'all need it now. We came through, not leaving now. When these lame dudes, we beat them out. No stopping this. In my way, might pop your lip. Ain't saying this awesomeness, but y'all looking like the opposite. We setting the bar. Y'all know who we are.
We're making history. Leaving a legacy. Nothing is stopping me. Better believe we see. We're making history.
All right, guys. That first commercial that you saw was for the Sports Report podcast that you can listen to right here on Pinfall Streams every Monday at 10 p.m. Eastern. Join me, Gene, and Tony C as we get you caught up in the latest of sports action and in sports news. Then the second commercial you saw was for the Paradigm Shift Wrestling podcast. That is our flagship show here on Pinfall Streams. We get you caught up on everything in professional wrestling. Join me, Gene, Tommy, and Josh. We'll break it all down for you, and we'll do it every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern right here on Pinfall Streams. Y'all know the place to be. It's right here with us. So why would you want to be anywhere else? All right, Shaw, go ahead, man.
Yes, sir. All right. So first up, we got a happy birthday for Haley Atwell. She's turning 39. Not bad.
She that old?
Yeah, you know, it happens.
Huh. I knew she was that old. I thought she was younger than that.
I mean, Captain America was a while ago. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah, all right. So we got some casting news for the Disney Plus She-Hulk series. Hamilton star Renee Elsa Eliza Goldsberg. She played Angelica. Will be playing a mystery role. Don't know what yet. Lucy Liu will be in the new Shazam movie, playing Calypso, apparently, whoever that is. We also got somebody named Palui Ascabis. He was on Game of Thrones. He was on Overload. He's going to be playing an undisclosed character in Aquaman 2. We'll see. Now, recently, after that episode of Falcon and Winter Solder, where we had Zemo dancing for like 5 seconds, apparently the internet loved it so much that they asked for a full cut of the dance because there was probably a longer cut, and Marvel actually did release it. There's the Zemo cut where it's like a good extra 20 seconds of him dancing, playing on a loop for about an hour.
Damn shame.
I thought that was the funniest part of the scene, honestly, when she tells them all, have fun and don't get in trouble. And he's like, in trouble? And then he's there, and you see him there.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Damn shame.
Yep.
Damn shame. People go crazy over seeing a bad guy dance.
Yep. All right.
Hey, I loved it when he had the mask on. I would have rather seen a lot more of that than dancing.
That's true.
True. All right, next up, DC Comics is apparently celebrating Asian whatever by doing a Asian superhero based on the Monkey Prince from the Monkey King story. So, Dragon
How
Ball.
bad are they going to mess that one up?
I know.
I mean, Dragon Ball.
Some things DC need to leave alone.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see if they do it well. I mean, like I said, Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, we apparently The Witcher season 2 has finally wrapped, so we'll be getting that soon, or later.
It was actually a really good series.
Yes, sir. Speaking of Netflix is apparently going to be making a live-action Gundam movie.
Mm-hmm.
As long as they need to put a lot of money to actually do that. I mean, I'm not talking about no damn.
They do.
No damn bullshit. I want to
right.
Yeah, I want to like.
Oh, you got to do that right. You got to do that right.
Yeah. And you already got. I think it was Netflix who budgeted that new Zack Snyder Dawn of the Dead movie, and that looked pretty badass. So if you can fund something like that, definitely you can fund that Gundam.
You'd be good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The question is, what time period, what series are they doing? Because Gundam is massive.
Yeah,
massive. Like, there's so many cartoons and series of it. I mean, it is a Herculean task to get into Gundam.
Oh yeah.
It's like doing One Piece and Yu Yu Hakusho and Bleach,
Yeah.
only worse.
It's like when they tried to struggle at doing Transformers. If you don't do it right, we've seen how bad it can be done.
Mm-hmm.
Just there's your president. Don't do you if you're going to do it, you have to do it better than Transformers.
Right,
There's your benchmark right now.
Right.
Yeah. Speaking of Netflix, apparently Netflix and Sony have struck a deal for upcoming Spider-Man movies and all other Sony Spider-Man movies to be on Netflix now. So they'll be on Netflix. Maybe they'll also show up on Disney Plus. We'll see.
I can't say it's not going to be too bad to see like flipping back between your Disney Plus and your Netflix, because they still have on Netflix that I know of here in Canada, they still have some of the Marvel stuff is still on there, and I'm talking like the same stuff you can find on Disney Plus. So I can't see them not having an OOT relationship. I know Disney has certain things they want to stay exclusive to that, which is their shows more than likely. So yeah, it's a good deal. It's a good deal.
Mm-hmm. Also, Into the Spider-Verse 2 will apparently be adding the 90s Spider-Man.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, next up, and for this one, we got some pictures to show. We have the first promo picture for the Powerpuff Girls, along with some on-the-scene stuff. Can you show those, please?
Hold on 1 second. You know what I'm going. You know where I'm going first. Bam,
Bam.
yes, sir.
Boy Bennett as Blossom.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Bam, bam, ba-na-na-na-na.
What up, girl? What up, girl?
Yeah.
I got you, girl. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you, girl. Let me go to the other one real quick. Bam.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bam, bam, ba-na-na-na. I know. I'm just waiting for the next one so I can do the whole little baby. Dee, 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 dee,
Bam.
Yep.
dee,
Of
dee,
Cameron,
dee,
from
dee.
Bubbles.
Yeah, Cameron.
Bam.
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking these pictures are probably flashbacks. This is the actual promo picture that they.
But in all seriousness, when I look at this picture right here, this just screams to me mistake. It screams it out to me, and we talked about it on air. If I see any hint of a relationship, if I see any hint of these chicks calling boys, if I see anything like that, because none of that stuff was in the original. KW, you know what I'm talking about, and none of that stuff was in the original. It's canceled as far as I'm concerned, because you're taking away what makes the show the show.
Yeah. For me, if you're going to do the show, this is Powerpuff Girls. The premise was of Powerpuff Girls where they were little girls. They were playing around in the house, playing tea party, whatever, hide and go seek. In the middle of, chaos that's happening at the house with the professor, they're just about to, get in trouble or whatever. And all of a sudden, the mayor calls on the little Fisher-Price phone that we all remember having.
He said the Fisher-Price phone.
Yeah, with the eyes, and bang, pick it up, and he's like, "Yes, Mayor," and off to go save the day. That's how the show is. Now, if they're making this as like, hey, they're now teenagers or whatever, and you start putting some teenage angst all through it.
So basically what we're saying, if this becomes Riverdale, it's canceled. It's done. It's done. I swear, man, it's done.
Yeah.
The clown
You gotta
phone.
stay to that source
It's
material.
the only, and they had the only Fisher-Price phone that worked.
Yeah.
And none of that mother phones worked. They had the only one. All right, before you go on to the main top, real quick, bam. Yes, sir. Let's go, Chloe. Real quick. One more.
But I just want to reiterate. We do not need to see the face of the secretary. So whoever the secretary
we don't
playing
exactly
for the mayor, it's hair and up to the neck.
Exactly. That's it.
Well,
that's
now that you said that, we got a little more casting news.
Oh Lord.
The actress Robin Lively will be playing Cerebellum. That's the person you're talking about. And the narrator will be played by an actor named Tom Kenny.
No problem with that.
Wherever they are. Also, we have a picture for this. Mojo Jojo will be played by a Nicholas Podani.
Let me show you a picture of Mojo Jojo. So this is Mojo Jojo right here. They try to get this white boy to play me, but he will not do it. He will not do it right. For I am Mojo Jojo. I am Mojo Jojo in this motherfucker, and it is me, Mojo Jojo. So
I'll give him benefit of the doubt, but we'll see.
He ain't gonna pull it off.
We'll see.
How? Why?
Yeah. Like I said, benefit of the doubt. We'll see.
We'll see how it works. I can't break my own rule though.
Just remember, the professor is Samurai Jack. You gotta remember.
Yeah. I can't break my own rule because he might do a hell of a job. So
Well, now
it's just hard to
Scrubs.
It's just hard to do Mojo though.
The professor's now Scrubs. Oh geez.
Yeah, he is the dude for Scrubs. But it's just hard to do Mojo though.
Let's see what they're doing. I mean,
he's a freaking monkey.
Yeah.
There's him.
That's gonna be hard to do.
And him will be interesting to see.
That's gonna be hard to do too. That's gonna be hard to do. And I would KW in one regard. If we see Bliss, this thing is canceled. Bliss got issues, man. Bliss got issues.
All right, next up. In case you didn't know,
get a midget.
There's the note. Titan season 3 will be airing on HBO Max in July 15th.
Say that again.
Titan season 3 will be airing on July 15th in HBO Max. So, in case you didn't know,
so they moved it from Netflix to HBO. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Now we got some casting news for Doom Patrol season 3. Actor Sebastian Kraft and Ty Tennant has been cast as the Dead Boy detectives.
Oh yeah,
where the hell they are. So yeah, that's gonna be what it is. Now in comic book news, and this is something that kind of pisses me off. A new comic book most recently states that Superman is faster than the Flash by force of will.
That's stupid.
Yes, very much
stupid. Because now you're devaluing the Speed Force.
Exactly.
Okay. What was that again? Superman is faster than
the Flash because of his force of will.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Because of the force of will. Did you hear that's like going. I hate to say this, but that's like going to your friend and you're having an argument and you go, my Superman is better than your Superman. Why? Because of my force of will. And you would look at him and go,
stupid.
You're dumb. What?
It's stupid. Because now I don't care what Flash it is. It could be Grant Gustin. It could be Ezra Miller. It could be either one. You just punt both of them out. You just punt both of them out.
Here you just devalued your whole universe because the Speed Force is the DC universe. Without the Speed Force, none of this gets held together. We've seen it in Crisis Infinity Earth, Flashpoint. It's all part of it. If you change one little thing in the Speed Force in any time, it affects everything. So that's just meaning that Superman, because of his force of will, can go faster than your own universe.
That's ridiculous.
And change something, and nothing can be affected. No,
that's ridiculous. No. Off of force of will, that's ridiculous.
In writer news, we got a trailer for Loki. What you guys think of that?
Saw that. It was a good trailer.
Yeah, it looks good.
It was a good
I cannot wait to see that. I cannot wait to see that in June the 1st and how it all gets pulled off. I love the point where he gets jumped into that other office after talking to Owen Wilson's character, but he's like, "Yeah, here, you need to sign all this. This is everything you've ever said." And then Loki looks at him and goes, "No, it isn't." And it rips off. Oh yeah, I need to sign that too. I was like, "Yes, this is going to be a really good show."
Yeah. Speaking of really good shows, or at least potential really good shows, we have a rumor that they're going to be doing a Wolverine anthology series for Disney
Saw that
Plus,
too. Saw that too.
with season 1 focused on Weapon X. I'm interested, but we'll see. I mean, like I said, rumor.
I think if anything can tell you right now with Disney Plus and what they've been able to do with these shows, such as the Winter Soldier, as you know, WandaVision, they've really put the time in. So I think if you're going to do a Logan backstory show, this would be the perfect platform to do it with.
All these shows so far on Disney Plus, as far as Marvel is concerned, all of them has been well written.
Yeah,
Very true. Very true. Speaking of Marvel and speaking of X-Men, Marvel just released the new lineup for the X-Men comics recently. Joining Cyclops, Marvel Girl, and Polaris. I'm not sure if that's young Jean Grey or old Jean Grey, but we'll see. It's going to be Sunfire, Rogue, Wolverine, as in the X-23 version of Wolverine, and some character named Sync.
You know what? I've never cared for Sunfire.
Okay.
I've never cared for Sunfire.
What is the powers of Sync, please?
I don't know. I didn't take the time to look that up.
No, because honestly, when I hear the name Sync, all of a sudden I first think of is like if he's sinking in with something, or is he like just turning into like your household kitchen sink and spots it? You know what I mean? Like,
it's like by saying that name, he has like the power to hack into any computer.
yeah.
Chances are Sync probably a female, since everybody in this team, with the exception of Cyclops, is female.
Right. KW knows Sunfire is trash, boy. Trash. Straight trash.
It is what it is. I'm guessing that Cyclops and Marvel Girl are probably the younger versions of them that came from the past.
Yeah.
Because I know Cyclops is dead, the older version. Jean Grey, they have no intention of bringing her back.
No.
I'm thinking that's what those are probably.
Yeah.
Anyway, also, we got a trailer for the new Jupiter Legacy, which looks pretty good. I don't know if it's a movie or a series that's going to be on Netflix, but the trailer looked really good. What do you guys think?
I think it's supposed to be. It's looking to be like, I think, a series. It's supposed to be, but it looks good.
Yeah.
It looks good. It piqued my interest enough that when it does come out, I want to watch it.
Right.
If it's a series, if it's a movie, whatever, I want to watch it.
You'll check it out.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. We got a trailer for Batman The Long Halloween, Part 1. Can we show the picture of that, please? Yeah, there we go. It's going to be on Blu-ray and digital on June 20th. So if you're going to look for that, definitely going to want to get that. Will probably be like another 3 months before we get part 2.
Part 2.
Part 2, yeah. But the cartoon Batman movies have always been good. They've been well written.
With the exception of Hush. With the exception of Batman Hush.
Yeah. But what I'm trying to get at is it's always well written. The cast the other ones, yeah. For real. Hush, and you could also sort of kind of throw Killing Joke in that. The first part of it.
The part of it is the Killing Joke is good.
Yeah.
The part of it that's not the Killing Joke, that's bad.
Yeah. You cut that first 20 minutes of the Killing Joke off.
The One Bad Day speech was definitely better online. Yeah. You can find Hamill doing way better online than he does in the movie. It's just a way better delivery that you can find. I don't know. They just went with the worst take, I guess.
But what else we got, Joe?
Yes, sir. Let's see what's next. We have the results of the most recent death battle, which was, if I'm not mistaken, because it's been a bit, Lex Luthor versus Dr. Doom, and obviously Dr. Doom whooped his ass.
That was trash. Yeah. That was trash too.
I mean, it was obvious.
How are you gonna take? Remember, if you go back and look, Dr. Doom at one point was up there, Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah, you almost was Sorcerer at one point.
And I'm not trying to discredit Lex at all, but hey,
Yeah.
That's trash. They animated that trash. That was trash. And they tried
honestly though, I love, to be completely honest with you, the trick of which he did was to make Lex kill himself. That was perfect. That was Doctor Doom in a nutshell.
And the man fights the Fantastic Four on a daily basis. And another thing about Doctor Doom too, if you go back and look at him as a character, he's not like Thanos. He's not like Darkseid in some respect. Dr. Doom be getting stuff done.
Yep. For sure.
He gets stuff done.
Oh yeah. So, no. But the right guy won. Doctor Doom won. He was the winner.
Next week.
Let's can't even beat the Justice League.
Yeah. Next one is going to be Heihachi from Tekken versus
Geese Howard.
Gisa, whoever that is. I think that's from what you call it?
Yeah, it's Geese Howard.
Yeah. So yeah, that will be the next one. Let's see. We got a release date and a trailer for Star Trek Upper Deck Season 2.
King of Fighters.
Yeah, King of Fighters. Right. King of Fighters. Yeah. I keep forgetting about that. So yeah, Star Trek Upper Deck's got a trailer and a release date for August 12th. We also got a teaser for Star Trek Picard, which shows the return of the Q, which is going to be awesome.
That's going to be some phenomenal writing right there.
It is.
I'm a big TNG fan.
Yep.
Loved Picard. So the writing's going to be on point. The writing's going to be phenomenal.
It is.
Oh yes, sir. That'll be coming soon. I think that's coming in the summer. I think.
No, that's coming 2022.
2022. So hopefully the fall. Hopefully.
And that's all due to Paramount, because they have a new Star Trek Nickelodeon kid show that they want to air this year, and another Star Trek series that they're bringing out, which is following Captain Pike, young Spock, and his number one.
Okay. In the Enterprise worlds and prodigies.
Yeah.
Which, it looks a little weird, but all right. We also got a trailer, a DLC trailer for the Power Ranger game Battle for the Grid, where they reveal Ryu as
Chun-Li.
Yeah, Ryu as the cosmic, the Crimson Hawk Ranger, and Chun-Li as the Blue Phoenix Ranger.
And then trust me, this iteration of Chun-Li don't hide nothing. Mm-hmm. She still got the thunder thighs.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You may remember that there was a Bat and Sun, I believe, did a video with a crossover between them, and had Power Ranger had the Ryu and get powers, become Power Rangers and all that, and so yeah, it's what it is.
Yeah.
One thing I forgot to mention earlier, we got some pictures here, some leaked pictures of Supergirl. We got what's her name going to become the Guardian? Can we show those pictures real quick?
Do I have to?
Yeah, you have to, buddy. You have to.
I'm gonna show you this first one. Everybody need a good laugh. I'm gonna show you this first one.
Yeah,
that's terrible.
Yeah,
the Guardian.
Yeah,
that's terrible. Who is she scaring in that?
Yeah,
the shield looks paper thin. It don't look like it gives you any protection at all.
If you show them the next picture, it looks like they created Punisher and Captain America together.
Oh, the next picture even worse.
Yeah, or with just the helmets and the shield. Yeah.
These two pictures are terrible. Just flat terrible.
But
this is like Alien and Predator put together. And then this one right here looks like Hordak from She-Ra.
But just imagine if she came up running up on you and saying, "I am the Guardian." It's like, who are you guarding me from?
Oh, you get the hell away from me. You ain't scared nobody.
Yeah.
I almost said it. I almost say it for KW in my Tommy voice. Trash.
Yeah, definitely.
Straight trash.
Yeah.
That's a dumpster fire of trash.
Trash. Don't nobody need to see that.
Yep. All right.
And I guess Alex is going to be the one to train her because what's she going to do? She's a psychiatrist, right? So what's she going to do? She going to lay you down on the sofa and psych you into submission?
Right.
That's what she going to do? Oh, let's talk about you. Let's talk about you.
That's what she got the shield for. So if her psychology stuff don't work, she just knocks you into submission. She knock out.
Let's talk about you robbing this bank. Let's talk.
Right.
I'm trying to understand and get on your level why we have to do this. My goodness. Exactly. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious, man. That's just hilarious. Oh my
Anyways,
goodness.
what more
Go
you got
ahead,
there, Sean?
All right, let's move on to a couple topics. We don't got a lot, but we have a couple. All right, so first off, I wanted to talk about the technology of Total Recall, which it occurs to me what kind of things that could actually really do.
Say that again.
The technology from Total Recall.
Mm.
So being able to implant memories, overwrite memories, like create sleeper agents, create, giving someone entire skill sets and everything. Like technology of that is like really interesting if they can like really play that off more.
Yeah.
Of course, it also really occurred to me that they did that. The show was called Dollhouse.
I love Dollhouse. Elijah Dushku, boy.
Yeah, it was a great show.
Ooh.
So yeah, the technology of overwriting memories is really, really interesting. Really interesting to see more of that.
Yeah.
Next up, I had a thought that occurred to me about if they bring back Kid Flash, what if they make him gay? Because I mean, the actor's gay, and you could see them doing that kind of thing. What do you guys think about that?
Will ain't touching that one.
It wouldn't be out of their realm of things nowadays.
It wouldn't, particularly when you deal with the agenda CW deal with.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be right in their wheelhouse. That I bet you somebody right now over the CW is watching this and sitting down. Why didn't we think of that?
Why didn't we do it? Great idea. Man, I ain't touching that though. I'm done. I'm done talking about it, man. We leaving that one alone for real.
Yeah. That is the forbidden fruit of that tree hanging so low that we're not going to touch it.
Yes, it is. Oh my goodness. We got anything else, Shaw?
Yes, we got a debunking film theory for once in a while. So he did a film theory of some recent cartoon of some sort where the main thing is that hell has like been filled to capacity. So every year they have like a purging. And the Princess of Hell wanted to like fix that by creating a hotel where she would rehabilitate as many souls as possible to send them to heaven so they wouldn't be a purge. Now, the film theory did a theory about how many souls, how many people would have to be, how much room you would need, how many people would have to be rehabilitated. Here's the debunking. First off, he adds the number of homicides, then he adds the number of violent deaths. Wouldn't one be a part of the other? You're basically adding a group of people twice. Secondly, he decides to, because the criteria is the 7 deadly sins, he decides to add the whole number of divorce rates. That whole number has nothing to do with how many people dying, has nothing to do with annually. So the number he comes up with is just way too much. I mean, if you're gonna come up with that kind of number, you can't come up with an exact number. You gotta come up with an estimate. You gotta how many would likely, how many deaths per year, how many would likely be this, how many likely be that, and then you'd have to have a margin for error because things change. There's no like straight lines.
No.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, what you think about that? What you think about that debunking of it?
How do I put this? When you're trying to add science or whatever to a certain thing that's already going on in a show or whatever, somebody's already sat there and thought about why the effects of this needs to be there. We should not, as people, sit around and go, okay, so if I'm in hell and now there's this hotel and it's going to get me to heaven, what is got to get me in there? If I got chosen, there's a reason I got chosen to go there.
Exactly.
Just leave it at that.
Exactly. I agree with you, Gene.
Yeah.
And unless the writer specifically tells you, like when you see that character and they're supposed to tell you the reason why they're there, until then, just know, oh, he was chosen. He is a chosen one.
I am the chosen.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
That's all we got, good sir. That's all we got.
I am the chosen. All right. If there's real quick before we go for the night, I gotta do this one more time. Bam. And bam. All right, we good. We good. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. We're at 58:09, so we are keeping this under an hour. That is fantastic. That is great. I want to thank everybody for joining us on social media running by. I want to thank everybody in the chat room. KW, Batsy, my oldest, Hunter joined us as well. Appreciate you guys showing up tonight. Thank you so much. Also, we will be showing you a new outro. It's hard to say goodbye to the old one because I thought Michael Landon was going to come out the cloud somewhere and just like grace us with his presence, but that didn't come to be. So we're always growing, we're always evolving. So we're going to hit you with a new outro this week that Gene came up with. Everything you saw today, Gene came up with. So thank you, Gene. We appreciate you for that, my brother.
Mm-hmm.
And real quick, let's hit plugs. Shaw, what you got to plug?
Please join my Facebook page, Justice League Means of America. Please join.
Gene, what you got to plug?
And like always, just you can catch me right here. That little icon over here, that Pinfall Streams icon that you see, I'm here everywhere. I am doubly etched into this. There are new things coming, big things coming, little things popping, big things ain't dropping. So you don't have to worry. Catch us right here all the time on Pinfall Streams. I can get my pointing finger correct. That's all.
All right, guys. If there is nothing else, yes, Shaw. You guys, y'all know I love Chloe. She's Asian. She's Asian. I love Chloe. So that's just all it is to it. But I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. We do appreciate it. Here's the new outro that Gene did for us. It was
by the way, you just ran
the gauntlet. Here we go. Later, guys. Have a good week.
Peace.
Peace.